this is what our tent areas look like when we switch the camera around so you can see it. Alright. Can you see okay?
Yeah.
So we have like 2 wall lockers. We have 2 wall lockers here, which is just for our clothes and stuff, and then we have a dresser in each room. And then obviously we're in a tent, so we got bunk beds like this. And then you know, we can set up like a little entertainment area for ourselves. But nothing too big. I'm gonna take you guys for a little walk and we'll look at some stuff, okay?
Okay.
Hang on for a second.
Walking down the hall.
So that was different. We didn't get to see their bunk the last time. So that was something different that we got to see this time.
So the tents we live in are like these. Sorry, I forgot to hold it the other way. So these are the tents that we live in. Can you see them all?
Yes.
And then this is my tent here. So there's tents everywhere, right? You can see them down the way.
Yes.
And then we have these things over here. These are bunkers in case if we were to get attacked by rockets or anything of that nature, we would go in these bunker things here. They're just cement barriers. The things next to it are called T-walls. You see how it looks like a T? Upside down T?
Yeah.
And then this is what the inside of the bunkers look like. And then there's a lot more tents. So we're gonna walk this way. Pretty much everywhere has the T-wall barrier next to where we live at, or the Haskell barrier. I'll show you what Haskell barriers are here in a minute. While I'm walking, I'll turn you guys around for. Here. Sorry, it's really bright outside, so I have to wear the sunglasses. Being a little closer to the equator, it's hotter, brighter. How you doing?
Good.
So if you guys look, sorry, I'm talking to other people too because I'm walking, guys. Do you see the Haskell barriers right there?
Yeah.
They're the brown ones.
Yeah.
Those are another way that we have, they put sand and rocks in those. And matter of fact, one of them collapsed, I'll show you. But we have water points outside, so we can get water if we want. It's really super hot water.
How hot is it there right now?
I think it's supposed to break 100 a day, like 104, 100. But those are the Haskell barriers there, guys. So it's about 104, I think, today.
And what time is it there right now so the kids know?
We're 7 hours ahead of you guys, so it's 4 p.m. right now.
And it's going to be over 100 degrees there today.
So like back home, we have mechanics here that work on our stuff, okay? So we have like heavy equipment over here. Like they work on our stuff. So they just take a look at it, all the stuff around here. These things up here, I'll show you the difference as we're walking. The higher enlisted people and the officers get special quarters that are a little different than ours. They're called shoes. They're like metal containers, like container ship. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. So these or what it looks like here. And they just have a few rooms in them. Got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have to do our own laundry. And we have laundry facilities. So we wash our own clothes in here.
Cool.
And we have a whole bunch of those because we have a lot of people on this base. Try not to get yelled at here. I'm not supposed to walk and talk on the phone.
About how many people are on your base, do you know?
The exact number is over 1,000, but I don't know exactly how many.
That's a lot of people.
It is.
Right. So, it's a fairly big sized base. I would say it's about 1.5 miles around, maybe, if you were to walk the exterior the whole way. So equivalent to the size of the parking lot of the Birchwood Mall.
Wow.
Like if you were to go the exterior all the way around, that would be the size.
This might be a silly question, but are there Marines or Navy or Air Force around, like other branches?
Other branches?
Yeah.
We have Air Force, and Army mainly. That woman right there is in the Air Force uniform. And this right here is our chow hall tent. So we can come over here. This is actually overflow. So we can come over here and eat chow.
Wow.
They have ice cream right here for us if we want it. It's so hot out. And then we have whatever we want to drink and condiments over on this side. This is just a tent. Like I said, this is the overflow area. There's a building that we use too.
That's a good question. Are your tents air conditioned over there?
Yeah, we have these air conditioning units that look like this right here, and they're connected to the tent. So for the most part, they're air conditioned, but we occasionally have the power go out on the air conditioning units, and then we lose it. But this is the chow hall building, okay, guys? I'm not actually going to take you in there right now because they're cleaning up. I don't want to interfere with them. But that's what they look like. We're going to do a lot of walking on this trip, so. You can ask me questions if you want in between. I don't mind.
Did
It's going to
you,
be loud back here for a second.
were you able to get any other soldiers that they were going to be able to talk to today?
Yeah, I'm taking you right now to one of our female soldiers. She is working at the moment, but she's going to be able to talk to you a little bit here.
All right, well, I'm going to have Kyle come up and say hi and ask his question first while you're walking.
Okay.
So go ahead and say hi and I'll find your
Okay,
question.
hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
When's the last time you talked to Dad?
I don't know, when was the last time I talked to you, Dad?
I think last weekend. I don't know.
Oh, it's
When
been
you were
long.
with Jamie, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here it is.
Thank you. So, do you like to teach your classes?
Do I like to teach the classes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. We do classes every once in a while. It depends on the day, but we teach different classes for different people, but mostly medical classes is what I teach. All right, guys. So the area I just showed you is the CT, which is our control personnel, and this area we're going into, I'm gonna pass you guys off to one of the female soldiers. Let's see if she's in here. Are you willing to talk for a few minutes? Oh, you did? Okay. So it's all the third graders here. This is Taylor, everybody.
Hi.
They just yelled hi.
Hi.
So I'll let her talk to you guys for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because we have lots of questions for her.
If you guys have any questions, make sure you ask Sergeant Taylor the questions, okay?
Well, we have lots of questions for her, so she's going to get inundated here in a minute. Yeah.
Leah.
Those are the females.
Go, guys.
Here's all the males.
Good.
What questions do you have for me?
Do you get to drive any cars?
I don't get to drive many cars, actually. I haven't drove a car in like 8 months. What else?
Is it hard spending all your time with boys?
It is kind of hard spending all this time with boys. I don't get to do a lot of girl stuff here.
Preston.
What do you do on Memorial Day?
What did I do on Memorial Day? I had to work. So I just sit in an office and monitor screens, make sure nobody needs anybody.
Is it harsh being in the Army because you're a girl?
No, I can do anything the boys can do too, so not too hard.
They're good, yeah.
How long have you been a soldier?
I have been a soldier for 7 years now.
Ask her what made her decide to be a soldier.
What made you decide to be a soldier?
I wanted to serve my country, and also it's helping me pay for college. So it's really exciting, furthering my education.
Please? Oh, sorry. I had the Wi-Fi fucking line. What? Hey guys, I'm gonna take you back from Taylor now, okay?
Okay.
Hold on.
Alright, we're gonna continue our walk, alright?
Okay.
Could we have Olivia ask one question, see if you know the answer to this one? Go ahead, Olivia.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, sorry.
She said, how many women are in the unit?
How many women are in the unit is what she asked. There's 8 of you guys in this unit? Okay. So out of all the people that we have here with our group, there's only 8 of them that are women. So guys, that office that we were just in, that's like our principal office, okay? That's where our battery commander and everybody else sits. That would be vice president, principal, and principal. So we're still walking by chews over here. These are all chews. I'm sorry, you didn't give me a time frame of how long you wanted this to be, so I'll try to walk as fast as I can.
Oh,
Oh,
we're good.
We're good. It's
Okay,
however
okay.
long you have.
I have the rest of the day. Well,
So do we.
So do we. Honey.
I have to prepare for classes tomorrow, but other than that, I'm good.
Okay, good.
So
'cause-
guys, these are these here are the Humvees that you guys see on TV or whatnot. They're all armored, so you can see all the bulletproof glass and stuff on the side here. And then the trailers that get pulled behind. This is the fire station right here. So these are all the fire tents. And then they built this structure out of pallet wood. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alex, you can go ahead.
How long do you work?
That's first sergeant right here.
I'm first sergeant.
You can ask him that.
Third graders. There's 4 classes in there.
Hi.
He said hi. Thank you. Did I flip you guys upside down? I'm sorry.
Oh, look at those.
Wow.
So there's the fire trucks that I was taking you over here to show you. So what question were you guys asking me? I'm
Turn
sorry.
around and ask him. Turn around, honey.
How long do you work?
How long do I work? Well, really, honestly, it's 24/7. We don't really have, we have downtime, but we don't necessarily have time off. Because if they need us, we go to work, no matter what we're doing. So, this will give you a good example, guys, of how big this area is. If you look all the way down to the T-walls at the very end, that's where the tents were that we started at, and then all the other buildings there. So that's the kind of the view from one side of the base to the other.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Now we do have a coffee shop and a barber shop over here. So it's called Green Bean Coffee. So it's kind of like a Starbucks or whatever.
Oh.
And it looks like that right there. It's just in another chew, and then the hair cutting place is next door. And then if you look straight ahead of us, that's another water point, and then we have another bunker area in case we were to get attacked again. Now, a lot of these bunker areas have medical equipment inside of them in the bunkers, so that we can treat casualties if we were to have them. And then they normally put sandbags on top of them, like you can see up there. That way we're, if a rocket was to hit the barriers themselves, the sandbags would help protect us.
Okay. Ask your question.
How
Do
many?
you guys have any questions?
Yep.
While I'm walking in here?
How many guns do you have?
How many guns do I have? I only have one gun while I'm here. How are you guys doing? I only have one. I only have one 9mm handgun. Because I'm a medic, I only have that. A lot of the other soldiers have M16s. They do.
All right.
Talking to 4 third grade classes here.
What is it like to be a soldier?
Well, it depends where you're at and what you're doing. What it's like, it changes every location. When in Iraq it was a lot more dangerous. Here it's still dangerous, but it's dangerous in a different way. So it changes. This is more of a relaxed setting than Iraq was. So, we have like volleyball leagues and stuff like that go on because we need stuff to do in our downtime. And I'll show you that area here in just a second. So this area I'm walking into is called Black Rock Park. It's our only outdoor area. So you can see there's a few tents here, and then there's a volleyball net here, and there's not we don't have grass here. It's too hot for grass to grow. So we pretty much play on either rocks, asphalt, or sand, whatever we're playing. So if you're gonna play soccer, you go play on an asphalt pad. So if you fall, it's not very nice.
Grace, you want to ask yours?
What do you like about your job?
What do I like about my job? I'm constantly helping people, either getting medications. I kind of function like a nurse, guys. So when you go see the doctor, the person that takes your vital signs or your blood pressure, and then the doctor comes in the white coat and checks you out. I kind of function like that. I get all your information. I do my medical assessment, and then I turn it over to the doctor and let him make the final decision. And then I have to get all your medications and all that stuff for the soldiers. So depending on what the doctor prescribes for medication, I have to issue those out.
And how's
You guys heard of CrossFit?
How is the medication delivered then? Like by helicopter?
We have planes that come about once a week or so that bring big cargo planes that bring all the supplies, because we are on Air Force facility as well, so we get a lot of that stuff delivered by aircraft. We don't have very many helicopters that land on our base here. When I was in Iraq, it was pretty much all helicopters.
Thank you. I was just asking. My nephew is a Marine. He's a helicopter mechanic, so I was just wondering.
Okay. Yeah, this is mainly just aircraft here. We have some fighter planes, and then we have some heavies that come in. We call them heavies, or cargo planes. If you guys look over here, I'll show you real quick. This is our CrossFit. So we have an outdoor pull-up bar and CrossFit area, and then we have indoor CrossFit stuff. It's not a lot, but it's decent.
What does it feel like to
Got
be
a bunch of third grade. Well, it's a bunch of third graders talking. He just wanted to show off for a minute. He did 5, that's enough.
What does it
So
feel
from
like?
there, guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What does it feel like to be in the war?
What does it feel like to be in the war? Sometimes it feels good, and you feel like you're doing good for people all over the place. We do a lot of stuff to help these guys out. It's not like we're constantly destroying stuff and killing the bad guys, but we do a lot of stuff to make their economy better, and we also do a lot of things for their kids at schools and just general public. A lot of it is PR, which public relations, meaning trying to get the people of these other countries to see us for being good instead of bad. Because you have to understand that our perspective of what the United States does and their perspective of what the United States does is two different things. And a lot of people from different countries hate us because, you know, when you're one of the world leaders, they always see like you're in first place, and whoever's in first place they hate, you know, because they want to be in first place. So it's a different world, you know. Where I'm at, we're pretty lucky for being in the Middle East that most of the people here like us, and they don't hate us at all. So we can actually go off base and see the local stuff. But if they didn't like us, we wouldn't be allowed to leave our base. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Can people come visit you?
Not really. I mean, this area is technically not off limits to United States citizens, so you could fly here. But I don't know that I would want to have Kyle, the rest of my family, come over here because of the riskiness of just being so close to different threats. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you do for holidays and birthdays?
For holidays and birthdays. For the holidays, normally the Air Force or the Army brings in certain people to like speak to us, or musical personnel. So like different bands or whatever, so we can watch them. How you doing? And then for like our birthdays, we just like sometimes we'll get ice cream for the people. We really don't have like access to a cake or any of that kind of stuff, so it's not like we can celebrate a birthday like normal.
How many years do you have?
If you guys look right here, this is outside of the, if you remember the K-span or the MWR that I showed you guys last time.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Hang on. What did you say?
Yes, we remember the NWR that you showed us the last time.
Okay, I think there's a little delay going on right now, just to give you a heads up.
Okay.
How many years
Ever.
have you been in?
Got it a little louder, honey.
How many years have you been working for the military?
I have 12 and a half years in. I started in 2004,
Okay, go ahead.
January 2004.
I see mine.
Do you think giving our country freedom is worth risking your life?
I do. It's my hope that Kyle or you guys will be able to live your entire life and not have to worry about serving some other country or having to even do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you guys don't have to do all this, but you know, that's an unrealistic hope. You guys are probably going to have to pick up where I leave off. If not.
Definitely appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate all the support you guys have given us too, you know, with the cards and stuff. I'm gonna pass the cards out around the base so everybody can have a little bit of it, but they'll hang them up in certain locations around the base as well.
What type of training?
So do you guys, Oh, I'm sorry.
What
Do you
type
guys have people in the class today that weren't part of the talk last time?
Yes.
Yes.
We have 2 classrooms
okay.
that were here last time, and then 2 new classrooms. And then
Okay.
we might have a 5th grade classroom joining us in a few minutes, just to sit in on the end.
Okay. Cool.
You're very popular
Yeah.
today.
I'm sorry, what?
You're very popular today.
I walk around, so it, when you walk by people, the military has specific greetings that you have to give officers and other enlisted people. So that's why I can't just like walk by without saying hi to someone. Just to give you a heads up, when I walk back into MWR, if the signal stinks too bad because I'm on my POP, meaning a little wireless thing that boosts the signal for me, I'll call you right back. All right?
Okay. Go ahead.
So for the
Oh,
kids
hold on.
that weren't a part of the tour last time, I'll show you. Like this is our actual workout facility here. All right. During class.
It's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Probably hanging out in the works or something.
So besides just being able to work out in this building, we have pool tables and ping pong tables and dartboards over there. And then they just did this part, but this is the new stage. And then we have the Air Force personnel can drink. There's a limit on the number of drinks they can have, but they have the bar, and then they have a seating area for us. And then we have a couple TVs over here that we can watch movies on. Popcorn machine. And then we have a cold bottles of water for us when we get hot. And then the last little area we have over here is like our computer area where people can plug in and play video games and foosball and call their families on phones. So, do you guys have any questions about that?
Yep. Go ahead and ask your question.
What type of training do you do?
What kind of training do I do? That's a good thing you asked that question right now, actually. So, right over here, we have 4 tents with red crosses on them. I think you'll be able to see it as soon as I walk around the corner here. Can you see that or no?
Yes.
Okay. So the Red Cross is protected via some laws international laws that we have. So this is our ambulance, and these are the other buildings over here with the Red Crosses on them. But so we put the Red Crosses on the top of the building because technically they're not supposed to bomb the buildings with the crosses. If that makes sense. So the place that I work when I'm not out with my guys is this building right here. That's our medical center. So I'm gonna try and go in here, but if there's patients, then I won't be able to go all the way in. Okay? Nope, it's locked. Let me see if I can go in the other way. Oh, they're doing a class right now. We're gonna skip that, guys. Okay. Sorry.
What kind of animals are there? Like, what kind of animals do you have?
The animals the majority of the animals that we have here that I've seen are normal cats and dogs. But they're wild. They're not like household pets. Yeah. So they'll bite you and they'll give you rabies and stuff. So a lot of times they put them down so that they don't hurt us.
Go ahead.
And then we have snakes,
Oh.
a few different types of snakes. The viper, the horned viper is one of them. And then we have a few types of spiders, but the majority of the spiders you'll see are camel spiders. And I've seen a couple of them so far. They really don't hurt people, but they will bite you. They're actually not a spider. They're in between a scorpion and a spider, so they don't really have I don't know, an actual classification of what they are.
Go ahead.
Do you have any pets though?
Do I have any pets at home or here?
There. Like at where
Here we have working dogs. So the police officers have dogs that they use for sniffing bombs, and there's drug dogs as well. But we don't really use the drug dogs much here. It's more just the dogs that can tell whether or not explosives are on vehicles.
Is it hard to be a soldier?
Is it hard to be a soldier? Yeah, it's hard going away from home and not being able to see your family and stuff. It's also hard because it's not like we can just pick up and go to the mall whenever we want, or buy new clothes or buy new things. We're kind of locked down to this space. And what little facilities we have. The tent that I live in, that I showed you guys, 2 of those are what our shopping area looks like. So it's pretty small, and what we can buy is pretty limited. So we do a lot of shopping online on Amazon and different websites.
is it lonely there?
Is it lonely? No, you're never really not around people. So it's lonely in the fact that you don't have your family and friends, but you're around people all the time. So you get, oh, sorry, I'm over the camera. So you get to know the guys that are here, and they become like your brothers and sisters.
Where's everybody at?
Where's everybody at? Well, it varies. Some people are at work. Some people are in their tents sleeping, because we run different shifts, all right? Because we're up all night. Some of the guys are. And then other ones work during the day or afternoon shift, kind of like being at home. Some are eating chow right now. Some are working out. And as you saw, it just changes every day. Who's doing what?
Is it hard to being away from family?
It's very hard. Kyle can tell you how hard it is sometimes, because I haven't been home since October, so hopefully here in the next few months I'll be heading home, and maybe I can see you guys next year. I can come in and actually show you some of the stuff that I got from being here.
That would be awesome.
Love that.
I wanted to read to you one of the cards that one of the girls, of course the one day that she didn't come to school was today, but I wanted to read it to you just in case it had been given to somebody else. It said, "Dear soldiers, I am so thankful for what you have done for us. You sacrifice your lives every day just so we could have the freedom to go to school, choose our own religions, and even just go outside. I know that you just want to protect our amazing country. When I say God bless America, It's not just a saying. You are a blessing God gave us. Not only God bless America, God bless you. In Christ, Olivia Bernhard. And as I said, she was not able to be here today, but that one really stood out to me for a third grader writing to you guys.
Yes, it was very good. It's tell her thank you very much. And I really mean it, guys. Everybody's support and how they treat us when we come home is a big portion of why we continue to stay in and why we continue to do the things that we do. Because like lately we've had a lot of people that really don't want to respect the military or the things that that represent the military, like the Vietnam Wall or the crosses that you guys probably saw that got ran over by a car. So it makes it harder and harder, especially if you were to talk to the guys that were in before me that did Vietnam and stuff and what they went through when they came home. It makes it difficult to want to stay in.
Yeah, that's interesting. My dad's a disabled veteran from the Vietnam War, so he definitely appreciates everything you guys do. So.
I appreciate that. Do we have another question?
No, I think that's about all the questions that we have, but we did want to, before we let you go, we wanted to have all the students stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance, if that's okay with you.
That will work just fine.
So, boys and girls, the flag is over there in the corner, so if everybody would stand up and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I really want to say thank you for taking your time out today to do this again with us. We are so fortunate that Kyle was in our class this year and we had the opportunity to have you Skype with us twice. I know it's taken a lot away from what you do over there, and we really appreciate everything that you do for us, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have been awesome. And, keep up the good work, all right?
Have a nice day.
All right. Talk to you guys later, okay?
Have a nice day.